everybody. I'm alive again. Oh man. I'm here like 1 hour late, but whatever, that's fine. Everything's perfectly fine. Okay. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's wait a little bit, because I started like 1 hour late than I was supposed to. That is actually my bad. In any case, excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. I guess it's time to get started with the side stories. Yesterday I couldn't really get to them because of that tornado threat. That is a cat. Hello, cat. Alright. Ddlc plus. Play. What are you meowing for? What do you want? Hi. Yeah, I know you want love. I know you want attention. I know the floor is flooded, but there's not much I can do. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. There's not much I can do. Oh. Okay. Let's try to get this to work. There we go. What are you doing? Hey. Oh my gosh. Well, in any case, last time we left off, we were on Understanding Part 1. Yuri joined the club, Sayori and Yuri read a book together, and then Yuri left because she thought she was like forcing Sayori to read with her. So now we're starting off here. Let's see. Yes, I know the floor's flooded. I'm sorry. Drink. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I I cannot read. Nothing has changed. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Oh, Sayori. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. I gently... No! No! Don't do this! No! Hi, welcome to the stream. Absolutely horrible. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Ugh, sick. How's it going? Not Yuri or Monica. Hi, random. There's a cat hopping onto my chair. What are you guys doing? These cats have been doing nothing but meowing and hopping around me. I don't know what they want. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes, just like me for real. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. They want to watch the stream too. They want to watch Yuri and depression. You know what? Totally valid. And now they're sitting on the water cooler. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I can't with these cats sometimes. Anyway, Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. Let me clean my glasses real quick, because I cannot read for shit. Alright, there we go. Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so... Yuri? Ah! Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the literature club is open. To the club room. Why did I add a word? Whatever. It's not... Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic, she realizes, that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Really can't. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. I feel like she should have gone in to see Sayori first, instead of just leaving her there, because, like, she's all alone, right? Like, she doesn't know that Yuri is out with Monica. I'm sure nothing bad will come of it. Surely not. So... how's everything been going? You are so awkward. Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Damn, they are just like me for real. I'm gonna say that a lot. It's okay, I can't do conversation or commentary for shit. Monica tenses up at this stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I cannot read. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. How long? How long is... what? The side stories? Oh, did I even finish reading that? It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. Yeah, I read that. The stream's only been happening for like not even an hour. Like, I started stream only a little bit ago. Ow. But, you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. That she's not into it. The stream has been happening for 12 minutes. We started actually looking at the stories like a few minutes ago. I tried streaming this yesterday, but then I came under tornado threat, so I didn't really get to progress past the first stream we did. Ow. Ugh. Excuse me. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that... Yeah, I read that right. What am I thinking? If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So, I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. So is this gonna be like Monica tries to be like Sayori? Like... I'm stumbling over my words. My thoughts are all over the place. She is gonna try to comfort Yuri. They're gonna talk it out. Then they're gonna come back and see Sayori, who's been waiting in there for Lord knows how long. I feel like that's how this is gonna go. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? That's what I don't get. You just kind of have to wing it. And if you fail at that, well, I don't know. Talking from experience here. I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. She... What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. I should start reading slower. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori's different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... Oh, I'm just popping in. I hope everyone's doing well, stay creative, stay legendary. Thank you for popping in. Hope you're having a good one. No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Did not want to deal with one. That's fair enough. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend. I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... It's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Ow. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can, and it'll be great. I cannot read. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it'd be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at... Ooh. Hello. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. She gently opens the door, if you will. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. Oh, right. Yuri? Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. Yuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. Did the dialogue actually say what? No, it didn't. It did not. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first, but I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fists against her forehead. Please, stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No. It's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please, just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So, I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. What Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave. Just escape from here before Monica sees her like this and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she can feel a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Aww! That's so cute! I love that! It's okay. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together. Okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me want to not believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting over... I can't read, and this is such a sad moment, I'm sorry. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Please do not. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So, I'll help you with the things that you need too. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Man, And this art, and let me take a second to appreciate the art. It's so pretty. Was this the same artist that did the original Ddlc art? Satchley, or however you say their name? Because man, this is gorgeous. I love the CGI in this. I love the writing. I love everything about this. Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. What in the world was that? Do I want to know? I don't think I want to know. Anyway, there's no way you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like, about the book. I'm reading it because I want to, I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Oh, she's smiling! Ah, oh my god! Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori senses Yuri's comfort and lets her rest. I must be so difficult. Fucking hell. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though, so we'll see what happens. Oh, and... it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't? I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back. Monika's back. I haven't seen you, like, at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monika. She whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity at the literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me to not return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Hell yeah. Pretty avatar? Thank you. As I just realized how much I chatted. No, it's fine. It's not like you're spamming or anything. You're just talking. You're good. Don't worry about it. Hi, Dark. How you doing? Yep, I'm changing the wallpaper again. How can I not? We got such good CGI. It's pretty. Honestly, I might want to get someone to like draw that scene, but with my characters, because it's so cute. Alright, we finished understanding. Oh boy, I can already tell this one's going to be a doozy because it has Natsuki in it. And Natsuki... well... she needs no introduction. Here we go. Oh, we've only been at this for like 40 minutes. Ooh. I need a drink, God. Hell yeah, I ship it. It's been several weeks since this... Ooh, I can't... Lock in, Kumo. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori's partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Stop dying. I can't. I'm sick. Honestly, I was considering streaming at all today, but I know I said I'd be back today, and well, I want to continue the side stories because I've never played them before. So, you know, I don't know if this is going to be as long as like the first stream, but we'll see. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Here we have Natsuki. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori, Monica. Sorry. I did not see that. Period. Whoopsie. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Hello, Rizilla. Okay, and how about we all introduce ourselves? I mean, if it's late, you should probably go to bed. But hey, I'm not your mom. The stream is probably not gonna be over for another hour. What's good? I'm sick. I'm dying, but I'm still here, so, you know. Let me turn down the music real quick. I skipped the dialogue. Whoopsie. No, it's 7:27 p.m. in the correct time zone, Rizilla. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the only... Fuck, I cannot read. I'm the one who started the club. I wasn't originally in the... What is wrong with me? I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something that I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So, I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? No, you know, like... never mind. I'm not gonna judge people, I just meant like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh no, you don't, Sayori. Only one true time zone, yeah, and it's mine. Everything else, fake, not real. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Is that Miku Monarchy? Hi, welcome to the stream. Origin, lava pool. Anyway. Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri... I'm just catching up on chat. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Nightmare! Oh, that's Yuri. Sorry lowers her voice. Oh, I should've... Oh, that's Yuri. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. I couldn't tell. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monica's is probably vanilla. What the heck? Damn, Natsuki's good at this. You know, me personally, okay, I like mint chocolate chip, and I know people will say, well, that just tastes like toothpaste, but I disagree. It is good. I will die on this hill. I love it. You gotta go, bye-bye. Bye, Dark. Hell yeah, mint chocolate chip is peak. Ow. Death. Kill. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. Vanilla's the... Nah, agree to disagree. Respectfully disagree. Actually, no, vanilla's okay, I guess. Not my first pick. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just, like, hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff, too. It just hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have, like, 3 members, so we kind of just loosely spend our time doing stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with, like, some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like to get the club into? I guess we all know what she likes. We all know what she likes. Literature. Yep, there it is. Well, I like manga. Manga? Look, you can say it like 2 different ways. Manga. I'll switch between the 2. Hey, why'd you say it like that? I want to read a manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing this, Yuri returns to the desks with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something like a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any kind of other literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. Don't be so judgmental. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I just please join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you! You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the clubroom, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Ugh. I'm such a pushover. Natsuki's home life actually isn't that great? Well, I mean, that's been implied in the main story, that her home life isn't that great. Especially with her father. So I figure they're probably going to touch a bit more on that in the later side stories, or even this one. I guess we'll see. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. I'm on the one that's after... I already forgot. Yeah, I'm on the 1, 2, 3. I'm on the 5th one. Thank you. It took me like 5 seconds to throw it together. I could have just reused the previous one, but eh. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Ow. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No. You're pleasant. You're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. Yeah, because I think they're being really unfair to her. I think manga counts as a form of literature. And I mean, you read literature. Come on. They're all a little fucked up, but they'll get along. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. Yes, this is Natsuki. The one with the pink hair and the red... Yeah. That is indeed Natsuki. Who in the world is... Thank you, funny man. Very cool. Oh, woe is me. Okay, carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside. Yep, I read that. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement. No, it was just a notification. Like, not a DM notification, like an unread notification. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies. There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Sure it is. Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally starting to get more serious. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? Nope, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Hello. Oh. Cat. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Hang on, I hear son. Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 moment. I will be right back, because I gotta get something. Okay, hi, hello, I'm back. I had a package arrive at nearly 8 p.m. That's fun. Had to run outside in the rain just to get it. Ow. But I'm alive, hi. Okay. Where were we? Here, right. I don't even want to know, okay. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute collage artwork. Cute collage artwork? Where did I see collage? I'm actually losing it. I'm losing my mind. My mind's just filling in the blanks. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. Cute-looking. I'm losing my marbles. I'm losing my sanity. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monica sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? I am crashing out. Monica backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon! Sayori spins into the classroom. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty. As Sayori tracks over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo. Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the clubroom. Monica glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri turns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club... Ooh, hello. Okay. I saw some. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and, well, see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else? Well, maybe. Something tells me that... Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that? I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I liked Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Yeah, it's physically paining me too. I mean, come on, Monica. Monica's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? I can't. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, okay, goodbye. Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could show at the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Yeah, you heard the meow. And the cats love hanging around. They're also mad that my room's flooded, so... Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh, boy. Look at what you did. Oh, no. Sai runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. For the second time today, Monica slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just been making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join in because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So, maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can... sorry. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration. And I guess... guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands for the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say, like, things like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So, I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. Ow. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just... this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where's the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Oh, is she gonna start reading the manga? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, it totally is. It got a new picture. Hello, welcome to the stream. All right. And we got new music? Hell yeah. Anything that can be read and found in a book is literature. Also, I feel like that's the case. All right, wait. No, it's this one. We're going to this one. Respect to. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. If it's good, it's literature. If you can read it, it's literature. That's what I think. Any form of written media is considered literature. At least, most. She should be grateful I joined her stupid club. Yeah, I read that. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, she used the word. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change your opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out. Please? I mean, I'm the vice president. Or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen. For you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone's welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. It's just, I'm tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but, you know, the signs for the literature club said thing that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Oh, really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she's being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something else she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. Hydration. The two of them remain silent for a while. Saya understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room, for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. How long have you been streaming? You've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. It felt like much longer. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. Just like she would. I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in the classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try and find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Monica's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined, why wouldn't I? Heh, I told you she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never wanted to join that stupid club. Oh sure. I don't like you. Well, you just have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up! Just let me do my thing. These guys are assholes. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, are you gonna buy her Oh. You're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously. I want a signed copy. These guys. Excuse me. Oh, my throat is killing me. Oh my god. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's like a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. No, the fuck it doesn't. You snobby asshole. Yeah, sure. They grew up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself. I read that wrong. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Man. After school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monica picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. Oh, man. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like, the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself. Unless it's in a way that I don't like, or... I'm so mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just, like, a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it if it makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was just kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes! Yeah, hang on, did I miss something? Okay. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! As it always does. So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sorry, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? She is... I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing... Ow. I think I swallowed something. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoings of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Oh. Well, I guess for today, it's gonna be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm gonna step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that, Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. That's the one Monica read, isn't it? But I thought she hasn't been coming into the club? Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it's just someone who was using this classroom then, okay? Monica smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the clubroom. Ow. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room? Yuri almost exposed Monica. Yep. What are you doing back there? Okay, fuck you too. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monica sits, then stands to pace up around it, and then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then, the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shovels inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. They seem to be getting along. But of course it's Sayori, so anyone can get along with her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had, admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. Hey, that's the name of the chapters. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone, she said it! She said the thing! The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're gonna learn from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough, not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to not take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but... I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true! Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Doki Doki Literature Club title drop. Huh? Nobody said that. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So, I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sorry, you're not dumb either. Well, what the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, yes, you'll see. The music room! You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I need in myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understand that. The Queersic Room. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. No, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to be. And all you needed to do. That's what that said. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think it just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. Ow. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you must have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You just have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club. She also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. Oh, really? Have you now? She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Do I want to change my background or do I want to keep it? I love this so much, you have no idea. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts about myself. Holy Yori! We love Yori! The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No? Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all, but I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Is she gonna play this song? Nope, it's a different song. Oh. Hell yeah, piano scene, yeah! Woohoo! I sound very quiet and strained because I'm trying not to be too loud, but still. Yori! Oh, my heart, my soul, my very being. Oh, man. Oh. Oh my god. I'm smiling like an idiot. You can't see it, but I am. I am. Ow. And that's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? Like, you're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who help shape the world. The world. Well, I mean, the club essentially is the world, so screw it. It works. But the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Don't, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's formal literature, so you can't really take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. She brought cupcakes. Oh, I guess we don't see. I still love the CGI. I need to get someone to draw this. We have new mail. Character discrepancy. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monika's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and dissonant personality traits, or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. It's 2050 and Ddlc has gone woke. Sayori is now Sayor-bai. Natsuki is now nuts. Monika is now lesbica. Yuri is still Yuri. Oh my god. We got more pictures! Yeah! Got Monika. Hell yeah. Did we get the CGI too? I hope we did. Hang on, wait. We did! Hell yeah! I love this. I love this so much. Well, that was a quick switch up. Let me guess, Monica's song is in here? My song, your note. Hell yeah. Let's go. Alright. Well, we have 2 side stories left. Now, I have time. I could finish these today. Or I could save these for... hang on. When am I next available? Not next week. Next Saturday. On the 26th. The next time I'd be available to stream Ddlc is on the 26th. So do I finish this now? Or wait like 2 weeks? I mean, I have time now. I can finish it right now. It's just that my voice hurts. I mean, I have water. God, I love this song. Let's see. I think I'll be fine. I can handle like another hour or 2. Here we go. Ah! Pain and agony and suffering. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. I think you should go to bed if you have school tomorrow. I really don't want to keep you up if you have school. I know how it was when I stayed up late for school, and it sucked a lot. I ended up sleeping through stuff, and that really screwed me over. Well, Nazi's... I can't read. Sorry, he's coming out of the closet! No way! She is a girl kisser! Just like me, for real. Though I'd totally kiss a boy. While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi. Hi. The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Yuri. Ow. Man. I get the feeling, I just have this hunch that something's gonna happen with Natsuki and Yuri. Because Yuri, as far as I know, still does not like Natsuki. Especially with how she has been acting around, towards her in the last side story. Well, that's just a hunch. After a week of spent on the presentation, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori is perfectly fine. I love her the way she is. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. Huh? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Did I skip that? No, I was talking about... Huh? I wasn't talking about the narration. I am so confused. Also, I skipped text. No, I didn't. I think. Huh? I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. Sawyer reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one! In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sawyer's hand, then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. She got some saucy stuff in there, what the hell? Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I can handle it. If I did it with Yuri's book, at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although, I'm kind of impressed by your attention span, if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, just I had the attention span of one. Oh, are you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. Oh, you said the word. No, how did you get to that conclusion? Hi, Baloo. Well. And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry. It wasn't about you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling the second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sari speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy. And there's romance too, obviously. Sari looks at the title. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Wait, shit, no it's not. Love is another word for luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me about what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just, make sure you tell me what you think. No, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then, I won't make you or anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if she meant I can't say it to her or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing! I am a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How can he feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. Famous last words. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sari gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this. Daw. Oh. After the next club meeting starts, Sari is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sari. You can't just start in the middle. There's spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, well, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Mm-hmm. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sari plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen of the side stories. I am nearing the end now, but you can see me go through the first 3 chapters on the first live stream, if you want. Or if you have Ddlc Plus, you can play it for yourself. I really recommend buying the game, because it's actually worth it to just experience it for yourself. Of course, it also costs money, so there's that. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Excuse me, I'm gonna stutter a lot. My throat is actually starting to give out. Time passes. Sari's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one's sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sari slides the paper over to Natsuki. Ooh, a poem. First one we've read for several chapters. Oh, I guess we don't get to read it. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find out ways of expressing their feelings. Poem withdrawals. No poetry. Surely we get a Natsuki poem. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Ow. Ow. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sari begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki. I feel like she's getting a bit overbearing, but I don't know. Like, not overbearing, I feel like she's just... If you see Natsuki's expression, she's getting a bit uncomfortable. At least that's what I'm thinking. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? She's so silly. Her bloodline will be blessed. Yeah. Mostly. Natsuki glances over his shoulder, but doesn't reply her. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing. As though she wants to say more. Ow! Pain. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being, like, all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and, like, share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through a tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try and solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. It just feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot, and it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So, I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knows what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything It made Monica feel like everything was really going to be okay. And then that's when things started to crumble. Okay, gang, one more. One more. Last one, are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm totally ready. All right, here we go. Yippee! Yahoo! Yeah! Ow. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. Is my voice ready? No, absolutely not. But this is the last one, and I wanna finish this. Ugh, man. Heck, maybe I'll even play a mod someday and stream it. Because there are some really good long mods out there. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who is busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Don't die, silly. I will try. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Whoa, boy. Monica is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, isn't able to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. How stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share manga, But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. No, Sayori! No! Oh, Yuri. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. She's got a little pouty face on. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey! Sorry, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are, but Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more and more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Sayori, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day is always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sayori nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's... well... we're all friends in the club. But we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I was really bothering her. I just wanted to be really good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you, but I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayori? I think that... well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm really bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better at me than at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. I just... It's... It's not a burden. Avocado toast is so good. I've never had avocado toast. Or avocado in general, actually. Maybe one day. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Oh. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I just wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh. Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the clubroom, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the clubroom. After a moment, Sayori follows. I see similarities between differences. Sayori, I have also never played Kingdom Hearts, so I can't comment on that. I just never got the chance to. That is because a lack of money. Of course, now that I'm able to make my own income, I guess I could probably try to figure out a way to play it someday. The clubroom is quiet. While Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Ooh, are we writing today? Monika speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the clubroom. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet close at her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine, Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? Oh. Sayori thought that Natsuki was mad at her, and Natsuki thinks Sayori is mad at... Oh, they think they're mad at each other. Oh. I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, "To Sayori." Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, "I'm proud of you." Natsuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Oh. Ow. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki washes. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Hydrate. Yes, I have to hydrate. Ooh. I'm not dying yet. At least I think I'm not. Sorry. I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. No! Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, that's Sayori, you fool. Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Ooh, more CGI, hello. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too, but you go first. Natsuki bites her lips and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Oh my god, the CGI is so pretty! Ah! Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. Finally! A poem! A poem! The drought has ended! We're free! Let me just take a drink real quick. All right. Okay. I'm getting ready. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, all my collections, my memories. All my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets. All my failures, my tears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide again. Oh, hang on. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them, to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Sari smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that he would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get close to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About, like, the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty about and wanted to give you some space. I was thinking that it's silly that I was just approaching you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable, I'll respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that. Well, there's a cat meowing back there. The cat sees the Yuri. The cat sees the fluff. What are you doing back there? Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Sari nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. For a second, I was like, what the fuck? She has a boyfriend? But no. Kitty Mori just wants to be a part of the stream. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. No, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. You said the word. Oh, shush. Is it over? Yep, it's over. We've done all the side stories. At least I think we did. Because there doesn't seem to be anything else. And that was cute. Mail. We gotta check our mail. Okay. Who is responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. It would get 404'd in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweet, e.g. not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation. Oh, right. Monica has an official Twitter account, huh? We still have more locked photos. Oh, hey, we got the Natsuki banner. Don't mind me. Anyway. I guess we still have things we got to unlock, huh? I don't know if there's more poems or side stories or what. There might be more. I feel like there is. Or maybe I'm just missing something. I don't know. Huh. What happens if I open the game? Where I can be with you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I have to, like, play through Ddlc and find something. I don't know if there's more side stories. I'm gonna have to search it up, but I guess for the meantime, we're done. Well, damn. Honestly, I'm so glad that I finally got around to playing these, because these are so good. Oh, man. This truly was a Doki Doki Literature Club. Woo, yeah! Anyway. I guess... You know what? I'll search it up. I'll see if there's any more. How many... What are the side stories you can get? Ddlc side stories. Unlock. I don't know. I don't know. Side stories. 2, 4, 6. No, I think we've done everything. I don't know. I feel like there's more, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be crazy. Well, in any case, I've done pretty much all I can do for now, so... Oh, man. I guess that's it for today. I'll look up if there's anything else I can do, and if not, well, I guess that's just the end of Ddlc. Until I start playing mods. But anyway, peak media, true. Crazy? I was something like that a while ago. Yeah. During December, then January, and then going onwards. Something about origins or whatever. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, thank you all for stopping by. I am probably not going to go to bed. I'm going to stall going to sleep for the longest time. There's a Discord in the description, I think. Honestly, I didn't check. If you haven't joined that, join it. This is a threat. And that's about it. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Until next time. So I was scrolling through Twitter brainlessly, as one does. Hey, what's this?